Hey, I'm Appleyard, and I'm going to try an ollie flip. An ollie flip! Alright, how you doing? And you want to learn ollie flips, alright. Okay, so put your front foot about in the middle of the nose, not on any crazy position, pretty much centered. My back foot in front of the back first bolts. You don't want it too far on the board, you don't want it too far off the board because you can't get the proper flick. So put it somewhere in the middle. You're going to want to hit the nose hard. Give it time to pop. Don't just try to kick it right away as soon as you hit the nose. You want to pop it, and then with your back foot it's going to go on a diagonal about from here over that way, and you're going to want to flick it. It'll be flipping. You want to just jump with it, and your back foot on a proper nollie flip will usually come over the back of the tail when it catches the board again. And when you're coming back for the landing, you're going to try and aim for the bolts. And the same thing with your front foot, aim for the bolts. And that's pretty much a nollie flip. Watch videos, slow-mo them, learn them. They're fun. All right, once you get nollie flips, you can take them into nose slides. I can't believe I made that. Nollie flip, no slide. Hey, go skate. Driving's boring. Skate around town. Do 360 flips on the way. Hey, let's go to the local skate shop. I'm going to flat spot. Watch out for pedestrians. Woo! Here we are. Hope they got my board. After you buy my board, do it in the skate shop. Hey, my board's sold out. I guess this is the next best one.
Hey, I'm Brandon Biedel, and I'm going to teach you the kickflip nose manual tonight. So let's cruise on down to the pad. All right, you want to learn on the little stock manual pads in your average parking lot, like this one right here. Here we go. All right, for the kickflip nose manual, you got to do the kickflip and the nose manual. So let's start with that and get that out of the way. Let's go with the kickflip, and then the nose manual. And once you got those down, you just take it to the pad. I set up my feet just the same way for a kickflip nose manual, just the same way as I do a kickflip. I do a regular kickflip and land in a nose manual. When you approach the manual pad, you should approach it just how you're going to do a regular nose manual, but you're going to kickflip into it. Kickflip, like a normal kickflip flat, and when you catch it, move your weight into the regular nose manual. When you pop out, to make sure your tail doesn't hit, learn the nose manuals first. When your balancing is right, and when you get to the edge, don't just come off like that. You got to, have some speed, and with some speed and a little nudge off your nose, you'll get out of there fine. Yeah, and you just got to practice. It's not going to come easy. You're not just going to kickflip nose manual. You got to just try it and try and try it. It's frustrating, just like any manual trick would be, but you get up it, you get into it, you manual a little bit and touch down. And then once you get across, you did it, and then the more you do it, like anything, the more you do anything, the better you're going to be at it. So just keep doing it and doing it, the more consistent you'll be at it.
Oh my God, I'm good looking. And I'm also going to do a big spin disaster, and I'm also Tim O'Connor, and you knew that. Okay, all right. To do that trick that I just did, if you're naturally awesome, you'll do it first try. But otherwise, it's going to take practice. You should learn, the old back disaster, obviously. All right? A little back disaster right here. Want the fakie? A little fakie to pivot. Big spin disaster. So I guess everybody's been explaining it with their hands, so I'm going to do the same thing. I thought I was supposed to do it in sign language or something. What you're going to want to do is find yourself some transition, such as thus. Ride up the ramp, all right? We're going to pretend these things, which are my hands, but just for today, they're my feet. You're riding along. I ride regular foot, so my butt's going to be over on this side, okay? We're riding up this thing, la la la, mind our own business. Maybe we don't even know what we're doing, but really we do. Right around here, you're going to want to do a little scoop. Watch your board spinning. Land to disaster right about there, right when you see it and it's over the coping, all right? Put your feet over the bolts. It's a nice place to have them. I find it very comfortable in that region. When you're there, you don't want to hang out there too long, because if you hang out too long, it means you're a geek, all right? As soon as you get in, lean right on the nose like you're doing a back disaster. Do a little nose wheelie in. Come on in, and ride away to sweet success, and then make out with a girl, because they'll want to make out with you if you land that one. All right. Do not ever look back at the obstacle after you do a trick like it said something to you. That's worthless and pathetic, and somebody should kick you in your reproductive organs if you try to do that, all right? Don't.
Well, it's hard to talk and walk at the same time. Hi, I'm Chad Timtim. Today we're going to learn backside nose grind, pop out mids, middle. Most kids could do this, but I'm going to show you how to do it at El Toro. Check it out. When you're approaching the ledge, you want the ledge slightly to the right of you. Or if you're regular, slightly to the left of you. You want to make sure your front foot is near the front of the bolts. When you're aiming, you want to make sure your wheel is touching the ledge right here. Basically, when your wheel gets against the ledge, you're locked in to a nose grind. Your head has to be facing over your front leg. When you're coming to a comfortable speed and you know you're slowing down, make sure your tail comes out a little bit, just slightly. Don't turn your shoulders. Push with your front foot. Make sure you bring your back foot out just a little bit, because therefore when you pop out, you're going to bring your front foot parallel with it and then push off. So you get a little like that, whoop, and it'll pop off. Make sure you get that whoop sound effect in there. Roll away smooth, look clean. Do it in a line, whatever you want. All right, just make sure when you're skating that you're having fun. And if this is stressing you out, don't do it. Don't even try it, you know? Just skate, have fun. Don't worry about what other people are doing.
What is up? This is Dyrdek. Tonight's the night you are going to learn ollie over to frontside crooks. Let's get started. World famous UAV, skateboard, boards, need a generator. UAV, it comes airtight so you don't smell it. Look at that. Look at that. You don't want that in your car. Of course, tonight we will be learning our over crooks on a flat bar. Now, I don't know about Chevy Tahoes or Land Cruisers, but if you want, as an option on the GMC Denali, you can attach flat bars. And it is mounted underneath the running board for convenience and purpose. Look at that. Oh, man. Freshly waxed. And, of course, our lights. Here we are. We're ready to go. One more thing. Just one more thing here. Always got to have your Red Bull ready for the session. Let's get to work. Alright, so here we are for the ollie over to frontside crooks. Here are a couple key things you got to think about when you're doing it. Number one, you got to be ready. So a couple things you might want to consider doing first is just obviously basic backside 50-50s on a bar. Even a backside nose grind is going to be, a lot closer to the over crooks, and even crooked grinds. Even getting warmed up and doing regular crooked grinds will give you the feeling of what it feels like to be on top of a bar and make the tricks.